Warm welcome, Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch. It's the 9th of January 2024. The moon entered its Piscean new moon position. It's not the new moon yet, but it's the day of a very big Piscean stellium. Because see there, this is the moon up there, Saturn, the sun, Neptune and Mercury still in Pisces. Mercury is going to change tomorrow to the sign of Aries, but not today. And the new moon position, the exact new moon position, will be tomorrow. However, a stellium in the sign of Pisces with this amount of planets is always a situation of dissolving structures. And you might have noticed that there's a lot of step backs on radical positions that had been held by BlackRock, for instance, on environmental, not really environmental. It's not about environment, it's about the thing that they call carbon and things like that. Always must be careful what we say on this channel. They are moving back, it's a stepping back things, it's a dissolving structure. Of course, they are not naming it in moving back, but in reality, they are doing it, which is a good thing for the people, because we must face a new ground of possibilities, freedom, and self-development. This is what is coming in the future. And what we are witnessing is not the upcoming of a world dictatorship on any superstitial level, but what we are facing is the downgoing of structures that have been in charge for a long, long time and are now dissolving. And it's not happening overnight, but we see the start of it. It's being accompanied by freedom branch making Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. And this is what is actually happening. Sad enough, as we said the last days throughout, it's Chiron in connection to the North Node, which means there's a hurting energy in all this, and it could be initiative healing at the same time, but it doesn't show up too much up to now, at least not in public. Of course, in the backyards there are a lot of things happening. People are speaking, people are waking up, people are discovering what has been done to them. This is actually the situation. And the dissolving structures in a good sense is, as I said, the structures of an old, worn-out system. That's actually the situation that we are in, Okay, whenever the moon touches the sign of a person, like you've had a sign like your Aries, and the Aries moon is in there, it's one of the most important transits of the month, because you are to be shaken is not the right word, but it goes through. It makes more intensive feelings. You touch your inner being in a more easy way whenever the moon touches the sun. And also, but this is about tomorrow, the Piscean moon, the Piscean new moon is actually the chart for the prediction for the next following 3 months. It's not the sun moving in the sign of Aries, which will follow in a few days, but it's the Piscean new moon that happens before the fact that the sun changes the sign. Who says that? Claudius Ptolemaeus, the oldest father of astrology that we know, or one of the very old fathers of astrology who has been printing. So this is a very interesting thing. Those of you who might have an eye on German politics might be interested in the German chart as well. This is the German chart inside with the Piscean moon. The German chart has a Piscean moon. It's in house 9, which means that Germans like to be abroad very much, and they are dreamy people, dreaming of eternal peace and things like that. They want to have things happening in a way that they can dream on, of course, which is not a bad thing, but it's often not very capable with reality concerning energy questions and things like that. And now the tomorrow Piscean moon, just to have a preview on that, will hit the German new moon. So something is going to happen in Germany. There's a shift, going to be a change in collective consciousness tomorrow. And I think it's going to be on the good side, because there are so many people waking up, which is necessary, ain't it? Thank you very much for listening. Right now, this is Markus Termin, the 9th of March, not February, 2024. If you want to have a look how this Piscean stellium works out in your personal chart, we would have to find out in what house Pisces rules in your personal chart. Let's say it's house 6, that means it's about practical questions. For instance, you can get in contact by this mail address, and down here at my German blog site you'll find the conditions for a consultation. It's written in German, but you can read the numbers anyhow, and I'll be happy to have contact to you. This is Markus Termin, the 9th of March 2024.